driving truck back in the day, things would slow down in the month of January. Sometimes a load was hard to come by. The reason for this was the companies were doing inventories of their products. We as Christians need to take inventory of ourselves and our walk with Jesus. First, what does inventory mean to a Christian? The inventory I'm talking about is a list of traits, preferences, attitudes, interests, or abilities used to evaluate personal characteristics or skills. Let's get started. Now I want you to remember, I'm also taking this inventory along with you. Do you call Jesus Master? According to Strong's Concordance, kurios, which is a Greek word, means a person exercising absolute ownership rights or Lord. Since Jesus paid for us, does he not own us? So if you call him Master, do you obey him? Let's take a look at the word obey. Hupakoio is a Greek word meaning to listen attentively, or to heed or confirm to a command or authority. Is Jesus not our authority? Since he is our master, should we not obey him? Do you see Jesus as the light? Do you see him as hope for the future? Do you smile at the thought of the love he has for you? Do you believe that Jesus is the way? Do you strive to be more like him daily? Do you do your best to follow in his footsteps? Do you see Jesus as life? How much do you desire him? Do you desire Jesus as a drowning man desires air to survive? Do you see Jesus as fair or beautiful? Do you love him? There is more than one meaning of love in the Bible. The kind of love I'm speaking of is agapeo, which is to take pleasure in or to long for. So I ask once again, do you love Jesus? Do you see Jesus as rich? Now I'm not talking about wealth, although anyone who can build a city with streets of pure gold and with 12 gates made with one pearl each and covers an area larger than the state of Pennsylvania sure gets my attention. I'm talking about the ability to provide for those that truly follow him on their journey home. I'm talking about the love he has for his people. The kind of love that brought him to the cross for you and for me. As long as I have Jesus in my life, I feel like the richest person on this earth. You should too. So with that being said, how much do you rely on Jesus to provide for you? How much do you ask him for and believe he will provide? On the other hand, are there things you don't ask him for simply because you think it's silly or too much for him? Think about it. Is there anyone out there that doesn't think Jesus is eternal? Eternal. What a word. Can we really comprehend the meaning of eternal? Always remember that today, for each and every one of us, eternity is here. We have already begun in eternity. We will spend eternity in one place or the other. Brothers and sisters, we only have two choices. So if you call Jesus eternal, shouldn't you seek him every day? Don't you want to spend eternity with him? I know I do. Do you believe Jesus is gracious? Gracious. Now there's another word with many meanings. Today I use the meaning merciful or compassionate. Using that meaning, do you trust Jesus? Do you trust in what he says or does? Your answer should be yes. Do you believe Jesus is noble? Do you believe he possesses outstanding qualities? Do you believe Jesus is King of Kings and Lord of Lords? It says so in Revelations chapter 19, verse 16. Now let me ask, do you serve Jesus? Do you believe Jesus is mighty? Another word for mighty would be strong. How mighty or strong would one have to be while being beaten and tormented and being nailed to the cross, knowing he has thousands of angels to come and rescue him simply at his bidding? But no, he took the punishment for all of us. So let me ask you again, do you honor him? Do you believe Jesus is just or righteous or even impartial? You should. Do you fear him? What I mean is, do you have reverence for him? I certainly hope so. Now I want to throw a word out to you that might throw you for a loop. The word condemnation. In Greek, the word is katakrima, meaning penalty. In Matthew 7:23, Jesus says, "And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity." Do you really want to hear Jesus say this to you? Or would you rather hear what it says in Matthew 25:21? His Lord said unto him, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things, I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord." Now I'd like to read something I found on social media that God used to lead me to this message. It's called Blame Me Not. You call me master and obey me not. You call me light and see me not. You call me the way and walk with me not. You call me life and desire me not. You call me fair and love me not. You call me rich and ask me not. You call me eternal and seek me not. You call me gracious and trust me not. You call me noble and serve me not. You call me mighty and honor me not. You call me just and fear me not. If I condemn you, then blame me not. Don't you think that's something that Jesus could possibly say in the days of today? I hope you took inventory with me, and I hope you search in your heart and know that you love Jesus. Until next time, may God bless you and yours, and have a blessed day.